he didn't make a ton of noise in his rookie season. But when you dig into the numbers, there's definitely some reasons, for optimism. The upside is clear. He was one of just 34 receivers last year to have like 100 or more targets, and he racked up a ton of air yards, like almost 1,300 air yards. That's in line with guys like CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers. Those are the type of receivers that he's kind of like in line with the number of air yards and air yards per game. And so that kind of tells me, if you dive deeper to the numbers, that the Bears weren't shy about throwing deep to this guy. Like 22 of his targets, came 20 plus yards downfield, which is tied for the 13th most in the league. So when you think about those stats that I mentioned, but what really stands out to me is really the efficiency. Like nearly 39% of his catches went for 15 or more yards. That ranks top 15 among players with at least 50 receptions. And I remember back during the draft process, back in 2024, where, a lot of people were wondering about, okay, is Odunze going to be able to separate from cornerbacks or defenders at the NFL level? And he actually had like a higher separation score. Like if you look at things like NFL Next Gen stats, with the separation score, McKiss was higher than CeeDee Lamb and even another rookie wide receiver last year that we talk about a lot in New York Giants receiver Malik Nabers. And so just to bring all that together, gentlemen, I see if he takes like a small step, like even if he takes a small step, I'd say in year two. If you're looking at a player who can easily like crush like his ADP, and I think he's someone that we could talk about second half of the season saying, hey, this is a solid wide receiver two every week. So I'm all in on Odunze as a breakout candidate this season.